Hi, I'm not going to mention what I was doing before I started streaming because I'm pretty sure I would get bonked. But also, on an unrelated note, Freya is currently stalking Mayhem, who's under my desk, and she'll probably want to be going out very soon. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. I very much considered doing a stream yesterday because I did not stream on Sunday because I wasn't feeling like it. And, yeah, you're probably wondering what I've been up to, except no, you haven't, because you probably never heard of me, which I understand. And, hi, my name's Doxa, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. You can figure out the rest yourself. Anyway, if you've been paying attention, you would have noticed that I've been uploading a lot of Hollow Knight stuff over my YouTube channel, and all like the VODs from the past couple of streams. This is because I've been playing Hollow Knight because I want to play Silksong, because, you know, everyone's playing Silksong. Freya. Yeah, she was doing a little, like, oh, I'm gonna stalk you thing before she leapt off the bed. Now I'm probably gonna have to let her out. Do you need to go out, Freya? I'm going to assume yes, but she's just not aware of it yet, so I'm just gonna let her out now. So, yep, there you are. There you go. Anyway, in other news, the most interesting thing that has happened in the past couple of days, because nothing terribly interesting has happened outside of, you know, episode 200 Death Battle, which I did enjoy, even though the person I was rooting for did end up losing, and I knew that was going to happen, but, man, what can you do? But the other interesting thing that happened, because work is never really that interesting, is that I, and with the help of my parents, had to put the baby gate back up for Walter because he keeps eating Mayhem's food. Whether it be just because he feels like it, or in one case because no one else was home by the time, like, it was dinner time, so he just helped himself. So yeah, a little bit frustrating. And I've also been, you know, hopping into Zenless Zone Zero, mostly just so I could do, like, this stuff. Because I ended up getting that cutscene after a while. No, that's not right. But it is technically right, because I had not actually, like, played the game for a couple of weeks. And also plenty of stuff to discover. So let's discover it. And last night I was also doing a little bit of extra grinding, just to be on the safe side. Also, I completely forgot I was supposed to be reading those. And yeah, also already got plenty of materials, so we can just craft about, yeah, that'll do. And the other one, yeah, roughly half-ish. A little less than half. And what do we need? Desperately. These, sure. Oh, we need these because I keep forgetting that I'm selling them. Should probably take care of that. Hey, can you just stop selling that? Thanks. Anyway, what was I talking about? Why I've been gone? Oh, right. Alright, kind of perfect timing there. The reason we're doing this is because the banner rotates out in like 14 hours, and I kind of want to, you know, at least do the tutorial for the new character before that happens. And also, just a heads up, I have not gotten started on the tribute for the next banner, because as cute as, like, Orphe and Magus actually are, I very much want Evelyn, because last time Evelyn was in rotation, I got Nekomata instead. And yeah, I've been waiting to do that because we kind of have needed to do that. I enjoy how the like the constructions and like barrier things actually pop up like, oh, we're also new. No, you're not. Eh. Bell, but I'm currently Grace. There are noticeable changes throughout the temple, but the most eye-catching has to be the pair of stone lions guarding the entrance. Rather than majestic statues, they're more like adorable little goofballs. Yeah, and that one looks a little mischievous. Anyway, also, yeah, fine, we should probably actually be Belle. Also, why are you yelling at me? Alright, all that stuff. And yeah, also, this event, I kind of got... Yeah, this event, I just kind of blitzed through whatever I had last night, because I had like 7 bottles, which you can't see because my fat head's in the way. And then... And I just got a series character, who's probably going to be relevant later. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the whole reason why we're doing the stream tonight and taking a small break from Hollow Knight... Seed. I mean, also Trigger, but Seed. Who, don't get me wrong, Seed, very cute. I like her voice. Though, yeah, I have plenty of electric. Like,
is something the matter?
Yeah, I have plenty of electric. Like, I still desperately need extra fire characters. Because right now it's Ben, Kalita, Fufu, Lucy, and 11. Now that seems like it would be a lot. But consider Evelyn, and Bernice, and later. And then tomorrow, Orphe and Magus. Not to mention defense, stun, and support, only attacker, don't really have. And that's not. And
you want to test my awaiting further instructions.
Like, yeah, I definitely haven't actually spec'd what I need for her, especially considering both of you are, actually all of you. Hey, can we just get these leveled up, please? All right, so 24 to upgrade them to max. On the plus side, this will at least make them better. I don't like that. I like that better. But I still need to get one more in order to get the actual full set bonus. And I also need plenty of other W engine. And no, not W, disk drives. Also, I don't have a lot of these. Why do I not have a lot of these? And why? Oh, I can't upgrade you. I kind of forgot that I can do that. Right, level 55. Okay, probably couldn't do that before because I didn't. Like, she. Actually, no, I think she was level 50 before. Okay, hopefully that's actually better for her. Also, I'm not. Also, if you're watching me play this for the first time, no, I'm not usually a mouse and keyboard player. I'm a controller player. I'm mostly just using this for HUD reasons. Because it's slightly easier. Also, thank you, expansion tasks. Ooh, also, something else. Apparently we have 10 of these, so I should probably, you know, pull because why not? Yeah, also, Sweetie, like, I'm pretty sure that's your... Like, I'm pretty sure it's Sweetie, right? Hey, don't worry, we'll definitely help. Oh, thank goodness. It's technically commission, but who has time for paperwork at a time like this? If you're willing to help right away, that'd be a lifesaver. What's happening? Need my help? Old Mo posed an emergency commission at Yamcha-Sin just now. His son is trapped in a hollow. He's word sick, running around asking anyone and everyone for help. He's pretty much begged everyone he could in the city. Old Mo. It's that old Mr. Mo we met at the temple before. Everyone was in a panic, and then I remembered Sweet Ben's temple's got people now, so I rushed over here to see if you guys were available. It would be great if you could take this job right away. How about it, Junior? Things are getting a little dicey. Let's head into the hollow. Yep, just thinking the same thing. Alright, Sui and Temple will take the commission. Let's move. I'll head back to Yum Chasin and let old Mo know right away. Thank you all in advance on his behalf. Let me get ready and we'll head out. No problem, I'll come with you. We'll let the others look after the temple for now. Alright, guess we're heading into Hollow before we actually do, like, main story, with Wise just standing over there, waiting. Also, I really should head up there and, see what Yuzaha and Monato need. Also, something else I did last night, I did this with Grace, and she's ready to be leveled up. Like her trust is. Oh. Yay. More bingo, more polychrome, more everything good that I love. Anyway, Kibble Car staff. Take me to this area. Also, I should probably... Oh, never mind. Fufu's already here. And she's the only one here, because...
It's the workers that escaped. Let's ask them what's going on inside.
Yeah, well, first we gotta grab this Lumai door. Escaped worker. Phew, that was close. Hey, you guys okay? What brings you here? We were just here to collect some old materials when the miasma suddenly spread. We had to bolt without grabbing our stuff. I think quite a few people haven't caught up with us. Is Mo Ping in there too? Bro Ping? Yeah. You guys know Bro Ping? Yeah, Bro Ping. He came with us, but he's gone. Did he fall behind or something? He must be up ahead. Let's keep moving.
We might find some clues ahead. Let's take a look.
Fufu, now's not the time.
Must rely on its instincts.
Now's not the time to be scratching the thing. Also, the door. Now, let me over here. Invisible wall. Why are you like this? Also, is it possible to pull while in the hollow? If so, we might be able to find a lucky spot in the hollow. So for pulling... Oh. Signs of someone's presence. These marks. Looks like someone was here just now. Let's keep exploring ahead. Yep. Excuse me. And boop. And slam. And yeah, excuse me for the... We're pretty sure that was caught on mic, but I didn't want it to be. Bonk. And this one this time. And one more. Should be enough. Alright. Gotta keep going this way. Dude, you were supposed to disappear. Got the memo. To my door. Or. Guess I know it's basically useless to me. No, I don't care. Alright. Someone's been here too. Looks like we're getting closer to our target. Let's keep moving. Yeah. What, satellite? Alright, on the bridge.
A big fight must have happened here. But what's even more concerning is... These marks clearly weren't left by humans.
Yeah, clearly.
Yes. Hopefully they aren't related to the accident this time.
Yeah, you can go down. I don't know why I'm doing that. I just want to. So why did we come alone? Yeah, we're doing basically nothing. This was a bad idea. I probably should have just went past them. You. Bonk. Alright. Also, how... Hey, look at that. We have an ultimate. You know what? Haha, got massively stunned.
Looks like there are clues next to the elevator. Let's take a look.
Yeah, we'll deal with that in a second, Belle. I see that guy just doesn't care anymore. Yeah, you don't get to do that. Get back here. Not entirely sure why that happened, but I'll allow it. I don't want to interact with the vertical shaft yet. I want to take this guy out for no reason. He just happened to be standing there. Oh, and you decide to get involved? You know what? But... the fight reset. There's some traces here, too. Someone might have been here trying... and use the elevator. Let's keep moving. And, nope, yeah, call up the elevator. Or the lift, as some people will refer to it as. Also, nice to see those two, who are just super casual. Like, oh yeah, there are some really powerful ethereals right there. Yeah, we're fine.
Did you hear that?
No.
No. What did you hear, Senior Fufu? It's not very clear, but it sounds like someone calling for help. Let's keep going.
So, do we need to be over here, or do we need to be over there? According to this, we need to be on the other left. Well, why would you make us do that if we were going over here? Alright. Don't need to interact with the vertical lift shaft.
Is that you, Shifu from Swabian Temple?
Yes, hi, hello. Oh. Well, there are raiders in the way.
I'll take you.
Do you really want to, though? Ow. What is... Who taught you that attack? Yeah, these guys are no longer having a good day. Yes, thank you for making your friend an easier target. Give him a nice back scratch. Yeah, we're really just giving him the old back scratch special. No. I love using an only sun character on for DPS. It is super optimal. Also, we are rapidly losing health. No, you get out of my way. And, okay, we were almost there, dude. And stay down. Okay, so I just saw that her weapon are like Wolverine claws. That's pretty cool. Anyway, Mopeng. Yep. And suddenly Miyabi's here. I mean, I know those ears were big, but geez, we're all the way in a completely different zip code. Thank goodness, I'm safe. But what were you all doing here? Mr. Poe's been pulling strings everywhere trying to save you. We rushed right over as soon as we got the word. I see. I'm sorry for making me worry, Dad. What were you doing in the hollow? I heard from a friend that they found some really useful supplies here, even stuff left over from before the old capital fell. I thought there might be some clues about the Tide Fair, and everyone said this area looked pretty safe, so I wanted to tag along and look around. Who would have known? The miasma would suddenly rush over. Oh, the miasma would suddenly rush over like that. It was terrifying. Really like a wave. Seriously, you've been in the reserve Waifei for so long now. You know the Hollow's environment is always unpredictable. That's not like you to have any means to control the observation singularity. So how could you run in here just because it looked safe? Yeah, I know I messed up. I was just eager to help. Alright, let's head back. Righto, I'm right behind you. Okay. Also, massive bitrate spike over happened at some point. Alright, hold no. Thank you, Master Bell. I completely forgot what your voice is supposed to sound like. Thank you, Master Bell and Master Jufufu. Thank you so much. Hey, Brat, hurry up and thank your masters. Thank you, Master Bell and Master Jufufu. No worries. That's right. We're all neighbors here in Waifei Peninsula. You can always count on us to do our best. To do your best. What's wrong, Ping? Just to be safe, let's get you checked out at the hospital. Masters, I should probably host you to show my gratitude, but I need to take Ping to get a medical checkup first. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys go ahead. Take care of yourselves. And talk to Bee-Lion. Got news! Who's up? Good news. 20 knows it. Get 20. You go find 20, Junior. I'll head over to Sweetie's place to check in. Alright. Kind of in tradition with what we do. With what we do here on stream, I got completely sidetracked by the things. Side quests. The word is side quest. And we're probably not going to be starting the actual main story until about 30 minutes in. You're here. What's the good news? Great news. It's from Boobox. Saw lots of new helpers. More, stronger. Worried someone might snatch away such capable helpers, so I rushed back to spread the message. From what 20 said, it seems like Boobox has gotten quite a few talented little helpers. We should try to recruit some soon. Alright, I'll check it out right away. Yay, more helpers! Alright. Has even more powerful Bangbu assistants now. Check out this high-ranking Bangbu. Ooh, S tiers. The higher Bangbu assistants, right? The stronger they become. Alright, we will hire this Bangbu. And we'll let the cutscene play out. Little guy. Adventurer, Lil Voyager. And I'm pretty sure all the other ones we have right now are also... Yeah. Haha. And we don't need to see this one. Best assistant Mini. Alright, now we must increase the rank to level 30. Increase the rank to 30. Mighty Stone Lion. Have a pretty laid back attitude. Why are they taking their guard duty seriously at all? Beyond the store, there's Ishan Shifu, senior sister Fufu, and the others. In that case, if it's the lion's attitude, yeah. Nice to see that there is an actual achievement tied to that. Pretty good. City, proxy business. And, okay, since we're now here... Okay, well, we're not going to be pulling for seed. But we have 10. We have 10 things. We're 36 away from a guaranteed S rank. We're going to see if the Stone Lions are lucky. Rubbing the hands together. Ah. Only 1A. Not lucky. And it's an effing W engine, so basically worthless. On the plus side, 20. Meaning now we can get an extra master tape if we want to. Not right now. We'll save. Alright. And I forgot I need to do that as well, but it's fine. Yes, revive Suibian Temple. Back over to here. What do we need to do? Start an adventure? Okay. Let's start an adventure. Set time of discovery. I should probably upgrade you. Yeah, you can go out on your own for this one. And upgrade target reached. Research Doots. Neighborhood bushes, sure. And some of that too. Okay. Still gotta do some of that. Alright, that's an undiscovered. Two mutual aids, but this one's a different thing, which... Oh, it's also an undiscovered thing, so... F me. And 4 adventures are dispatchable at once. Ah, game, you're pushing me. Hey. Also 3 minutes. Send out one of our more experienced guys. And send them out as well. I should have leveled up Bang Boo while we were there, but that can wait. And now, we're gonna talk to Fufu. Ahoo! I can hear that scream from miles away. Is there something I can help you with? Don't mind me. This one, please. Just a little distracted at the moment, but it's not telling me what I want to see. Alright, come on. Can you please just give me the actual thing? Okay, trust event, Suibian Temple. Okay, think this might be an illusion of choice. I hear that the screams from miles away. Is there something I can help with? It's nothing, Belle. I'm just sweeping the temple courtyard. I don't mind cleaning the temple every day, but that mischievous Hu Wei always causes trouble when I'm tidying up. Even a clay tiger has a fierce temper, let a fearsome tiger like me, Fufu. You're such a hard worker. Seriously, how could such a brilliant and formidable mystic like me end up with such a troublesome artifact? Though a magical artifact like Hue, or should I say an intelligent construct, can't really be compared to Bamboo. I've always been envious of your Bamboo, especially Eos. Those short little arms and legs bearing a tiny scarf, and those twinkling eyes are just the cutest. Hue, he has short limbs too, but he isn't cute at all. I'd argue. Eos has such a great personality too. It never talks back to its master, doesn't cause trouble when you're cleaning, and its butt doesn't breathe fire and set the curtains on fire. Hue must have some redeeming qualities, right? Yeah, let's not talk down about Eos. Let's actually, focus on some positives. You're right. Hue can be quite a headache at times, but he's still my most reliable artifact, weapon, and companion. Whether it's fierce ethereals or jerks getting in line, Hue always charges ahead to protect me. Even when I use Hue's face to bash ethereals, he never complains about being tired or it hurting. I can't sync with Hue like you and Eos can. We're still a perfect team. The 7 tiger strikes that Hue and I developed together is my signature skill, the one that made me famous among my peers. Though I still haven't managed to perfect all 7 moves, Hue and I aren't exactly good with numbers, plus the tiger's paw only has 4 claws. Was that Hue? Did Hue just hear me complaining about him? Oh no, if the courtyard isn't clear, I can't let Hue mess it up. Belle, keep an eye on Hue while I quickly sweep the courtyard. You try every trick in the book to dodge and weave around the leaping and bouncing Hue. Both human and tiger are exhausted when Fufu finally gets to the courtyard spick and span. Looks like Hue is having a great time with you. Sorry for the trouble. Come play with us again sometime. Yay. Good trust increase. And now... oh, we should take this time and do the seed tutorial. I mean, hey, free polychrome is free polychrome. Also, why are you making me do triggers again? I've already done her. Alright, Miss Seed, how do you work? You are very cute, and you ride a Segway. Also, drink. The attack type teammate with the highest initial attack is considered Seed's Vanguard. When Seed uses an EX special attack, it applies direct strike status to the Vanguard. When the Vanguard uses an EX special attack, it applies onslaught status to Seed. When direct strike and onslaught are simultaneously active, both Seed and the Vanguard gain Besiege. Okay, that's a lot of words, and also... back time? Back time.
Homing barrage! Fire!
This is your lucky day! No problem. You can't escape.
Okay, good.
I've been on standby for a long...
Seed recovers Steel Charge when hitting enemies, and when Shear the Vanguard consume energy. Additional Steel Charge is recovered based on energy consumed with its deficient Steel Charge, and after Seed uses Falling Petals Slaughter, press attack, basic attack, unleash Falling Petals Downfall, dealing massive damage. Steel Charge when attacking an enemy. And yeah, I can definitely see this being fun. Yep. Yeah, Seed's fun. She is cute and has big robot. Alright, you took a while to go down. Missile barrage, followed by a big punch. That guy just kind of went down, like, on his own.
Increasing firepower output. Initiate rush attack.
And you know what?
Need a shower? It's raining show.
Okay. Okay, first person, cool. Okay, I like that. Also, my face when feet.
Hostile target is highly active. Please evade his attacks.
Using fire.
Ha. Also, angle, 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 angle. S rank, yay. And I guess we'll also do trigger because I guess I need to. Also, damn it. Seed is fun, but at the same time I can't get her because I need more fire characters. And was that it? Or are we heading into free combat? EX. Coordinate support. And the harmonic site triggers more frequently, doesn't consume purge.
Adjusting for wind.
Okay. Get away from me.
You're in my
What's effect?
Excuse me. Alright. Now on to free combat. Also nice to see. Excuse me. After
increased firepower.
or quite a bit of warm-up time that were okay. No, we didn't have. There was no warm-up time. There was also plenty of time, like with that side quest in the hollow. Excuse me.
The melody of combat.
Also, I do like trigger, but just another case of do I actually need her?
Strong hostiles. Ether vision activate.
How did you hit me like that, huh?
Pierce right through.
And trigger is just letting him have it.
Adjusting for wind. My bullets are one with the wind.
Behave now.
Don't hesitate.
Yeah. Angle, 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 angle. Really good angle. I'm sorry, I blacked out. Very respectful. Big sip. Get even more supplies. Wish a dripping bottle. Yeah, this is stuff I'm doing off stream. Stuff I'm maybe doing on stream. Something that I'm definitely doing off stream. And okay, 41 minutes into stream. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Actually, start the main quest. Wise looks over a message from someone, his face turning serious. The kind of look that says, "Here comes another tough job." Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Good timing, Belle. I feel like I've heard that before. Or talk about bad timing. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, "Give me a call when both you siblings are together." An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? Just not even giving me any option. Simulate signals from the city. Simulate signals from city administration surge through the encrypted line. After a few seconds of whispering and white noise, a familiar image and voice emerged from the audiovisual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well.
Yeah.
The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Well, we were on a beach vacation for a while, so...
Isn't the spreading miasma more worrying than the air quality issue? Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
And we're referring to the air quality issue here.
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic.
I mean, that's probably right, but I prefer to dive into the main topic.
But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the dangers still posed by the Exaltists.
Yeah, see? We're on the same page here.
Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices.
Alright, thank you for the reminder.
That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists.
We're aware.
They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
Yes.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Waifei Peninsula, to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
Yeah, well, they probably still have a few extra tricks up their sleeve, now don't they?
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Waifei Peninsula. And the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived.
Yippee!
Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Waifei Peninsula's citizens and businesses.
Glad to be informed you about that.
I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Waifei Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Waifei Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in.
Oh. The Defense Force?
A defense force unit,
Yep.
led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Waifei Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
And I imagine the people are super thrilled about that, because people love it when the military gets involved in their city business.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Waifei Peninsula before. So why'd they show up now?
Belle, you were at the center of why they showed up now.
Waifei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together.
Oh, major player in the military friends with the CEO of a company. That always goes well.
With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Waifei Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
That's a good point, Wise.
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Waifei Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests.
I'll be honest, I was only paying attention for about half of that because I was too busy thinking about making sure I wasn't muted, which I'm not. Also, I'm a little bit distracted right now from several angles, but it's fine.
I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquei Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
technically free agents.
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. an outlaw of the underground, the last disciple of a secret research institute, Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand, the one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
All right, nice little monologue there, Belle. Also, I do appreciate how the actual in-game selection, and that wasn't really a choice, did acknowledge that we are the protagonist.
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage.
Yeah.
I spotted the name Obol Squad on the Defense Forces unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you.
Correct.
I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support.
Yay, Obol Squad.
Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolde, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
Oh yeah.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
I mean, it's not the first time we've been working with the defense. It's not the first time we've worked with the Defense Force. Wise.
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force.
Okay.
Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles.
Okay,
But
good.
sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
Yeah, mayoral approval. And yeah, good to know. Oh, that coming up with long titles is just something that, you know, things tend to do. Oh, and I'm very distracted right now. You know, I'm pretty distracted at the moment. Okay, don't worry about it. The intel on our teacher.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit.
Yay.
I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obol Squad.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry. I am very distracted right now. I keep saying, I repeat things a lot. Why do I keep repeating things? I don't know. Also, alright, just double checking that. Yeah, arrangement discussed with Isolde and Obol Squad.
I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, thank you for coming in with her bi-chapter, like, briefing. I'm not saying he does it every other chapter, I'm saying, like BY. Also, apparently today was Bi Awareness Day, so if you're bi, I see you. Oh, it was also apparently Rapture Day, but I don't really care about that. Taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force. Looks like this job won't be easy. Hope we don't run into any annoying people. But hey, we get to team up with Obol Squad again. Soldier and Love and Trigo would be happy to see you too. I'm happy to see you too, right, Belle? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Ishwa, Shifu, and the others know. And these two just kind of teleported in. Good job. Hey, watch where you swing that. And just kind of admiring the new paint job on the temple. Excuse me. Hey, Ishwan. I've been expecting you, Belle. Don't give me that Ishwan Shifu who's all-knowing look. I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Inquai-sama is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved in Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. I won't bring shame to the sect. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltus played dirty. The Exaltus played dirty, and the Defense Force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Suibian Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. You carefully calibrate the HED device in Suibian Temple's inner chamber, then spend some time chatting with her brothers and sisters before you realize that night has already fallen. Alright, talk to Wise one more time before going to bed. And before we do that, just gonna have one more quick check with Lion. Yes, revive Suibian Temple. Because we gotta collect and collect. In the meantime, 20 hours. Alright, take the most experience. Take the honor guard, I guess. Alright, confirm that selection. Dispatch. Back to the city for these, just so I can get our newest guy leveled up. Ooh, all the way up to 30. Yeah, we have plenty, so we can just get them all the way there. Yeah, look at all that battery. Look at that adventure skill. We should also probably do the same to our new selling dude. There you are. I did not look to see how many this actually cost. Only 62. Only 62. Like, that's like actually cheap. And before we do that, let's send him back out there, but we're also gonna send him with 2 others. Time, another 20 hours. Good luck, you 2. Good luck, you 3. Discover. Pine soot pot. Why does it taste like home? No way, it's a non-stick pan. Alright. And inkstone pendant. Alright, good job. And we can craft another thing. Let's go. Don't want to do that. Also, yeah. All right, that's much more like visible. Let's see. I think you're being crafted anyway. You're definitely being crafted. Okay, yeah, that tells me everything I need to know. And in the meantime, yes, please assign. And for now, just get like an extra. Let's get like 200 of those. And okay, you're beat, so maybe just. Mini Assistant Pro, another achievement. Thank you. I was planning on going to the shop, but whatever. We've dillied and dallied enough. Wise. The Defense Force sent word. We're meeting up with Obol Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the Lemnian Hollow. We're meeting in the Hollow? Is this how military does things? That's right. The Defense Force wants us to link up with Obol Squad during the operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Obol Squad and to test our capabilities as the Mayor's special envoys. I spent the whole afternoon tuning the HDD. He device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Go to sleep. We're about to enter immersive storytelling. Yeah. Do not go gentle into that good night. Not exactly the Independence Day quote, but I'll allow it. In a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals in Magus's memory. So the smart gun can dream. Got it.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
Yeah.
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Also, I do enjoy how the first text box is just Mike Wazowskiing that person.
Magus, you're late today?
Wait, so is Magus like an actual person?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us.
Alright, Dunny Gun.
Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Agamemnon? Okay, that's a name I've definitely heard before.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup.
Alright, music getting more intense.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup.
Ah! Well, I don't think you need backup anymore. That was in bad taste. But he's fictional, so doesn't matter.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Okay, so these two are...
Fall back. No, we have to kill it. Whatever it takes.
That's a big guy.
Get back.
Hmm?
I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Ishwa? Ijian?
Everyone, we can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back.
Hmm?
So, is this the end?
Okay, I think I'm piecing together what happened here. Also... Yep, that's what I thought it was.
Revenge.
Revenge? Revange?
Against what? The Hollow? Against everything.
Thunder rumbles, just like it was earlier outside my house.
I've already lost everything.
Okay, so what's the deal with both of you? Also, that feels a little...
Captain Magus? Nagus?
Wake up.
Nagus, were you dreaming again?
She's so cute.
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
You were dreaming. You can say that.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
I feel like that was sarcastic.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times.
She's just like me!
Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
You are literally connected to each other.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
Yeah.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
The Defense Force loves coming up with really long titles. Also, her eyes turned red.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Yeah, that's about what I would have said as well.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today.
Aha!
I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected.
You're allowed to say you sleep.
Feels like some kind of bad omen.
Oh, so things will only go well.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on.
Fair enough. Also, double dropout. Oh, that is not just like me, by the way. I completed school.
Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Also, are her eyes cybernetic? Because it feels like the edges of her eyes look a bit cyborgy. Captain Magus, Squad Member Orphe, I've been waiting for you here. You left the sniper. You left the sniper to wait here all alone. That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. Huh? But you were the only one who woke up late. I told you that was a necessary system check and maintenance. Now getting into position early to cover their squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Excuse me. Also, I just noticed that Trigger has a lot of almost showing a lot of tummy. I like tummy. Anyway, let's head to the operation briefing before the Colonel scolds everyone and Obol Squad for being late. I mean, I'm pretty sure 11 would also be doing that. Right. Salutes. Alright, floppy ears are kind of a necessity. Seed. Obol Squad, assemble! Oh, so Captain Magus. After all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You Seed, you're a soldier too. Sorry, I keep getting distracted because reasons. If you join the Scout Seed, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel there's a memory somewhere in my past, something about being in the Scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as we'll be punished as squad members before we even get the chance to become honored ones. Alright, so you're a comm veteran. Excuse me. Also, acknowledging the squish. Good. Anyway, Isolde. The members of Obol Squad are gathered around the members of Obol Squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltus stronghold.
Oh, so we just know where it is. Good.
Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltus communication hubs within the Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel.
That would be useful to know.
Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon.
Yay! Recon!
The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations.
So... nice double standard, Magus.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
Yeah, also I probably mentioned this when I first saw Magus, but I do enjoy that she does have a little tie.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Also, you're blushing and sweating. How?
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obol Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obol Squad in the operation.
Technically a pair of technical advisors, but...
Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
Now loading. Bang boom net.
The Exaltists have long plagued Waifei Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Split Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Glitz and Aegis. Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yeah, military jargon.
Obol Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Alright, this is a knife. Alright, so, Orphe Magus, how do you work? When Orphe Magus are off field, they can unleash different aftershock attacks based on their energy and recovery. Bottled heat. With sufficient bottled heat, hold a special to unleash EX special heat charge, of granting a whole squad the zeroed in effect, which boosts their abilities. Ooh.
Squad in position.
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magus. Agent reporting.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Ow. How dare you?
Rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important. They've got someone handling the pickup.
Up.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Yeah.
What sort of person are they exactly?
Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle.
Yeah, I get the feeling I'm...
The envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
Right.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them.
Alright, that's fair.
At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just
Oh,
hope
she-
the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
She tosses her knife to Magus. That's pretty nice. That's a nice little detail. And then the knife gets tossed back.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Technically 2.
Hey everyone, forget the titles. Why don't you all just call me Proxy?
Also, big white anime eyes on Magus.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
And yeah, this is gonna be I'm definitely gonna have to put in some overtime drawing because I want both Evelyn and I also want Orphe and Magus because I mean, more fire characters always a good thing. Do I think? Anyway.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
Hey.
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obol Squad.
Trust me, we're probably... Listen, we're not the best for no reason.
I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
We own a video store.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero.
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure by the end of the chapter we'll have changed our mind.
Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obol's mission, or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
Yeah.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Yes, that is very true.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obol Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11.
Yeah, also I know how to actually clear miasma paths, so...
Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
And you did say that 11 is exemplary soldier.
I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections. That wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
We won't. And before we move on... Oh! That's so cute! Okay, yep, I'm definitely gonna have to draw her and Evelyn. But anyway, YouTube, guess what? I have returned, and I've been holding that for a little bit, so cut me at least a little bit of slack. Also, what the F do I have up here now? I did this way at the start of the stream, too. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright then. This screen is gonna make it very hard for me. Yeah, whatever. Alright, back to Mission Critical. Oh hey, Exaltus!
There are more enemies than we expected.
Oh, radio white noise.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Alright, well...
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest. Seed and the others should be okay.
It's Seed and Trigger.
The way to get comms back is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
Ow.
Feels like the miasma around us is getting thicker. Ether activity is rising around us. Watch out for stronger enemies.
Alright. Up. Oh, that's great.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
And yeah, okay, we already did.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ.
We already did.
Red Squad, do you copy? Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all fuzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the Captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
Alright, well, we're gonna get to... Alright, vocal box all fuzzy. That was very clearly
Adjusting for
still working.
Oops, I can't really control my strength. The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
Rocket segue.
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
Also...
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear.
Yeah, I can see... Huh. I can definitely see the respectful angle. Also, you like how her segue is rocket powered. Found the jammer switch. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off. As the switch flips down, the hum of a machine somewhere in the comms room comes to a halt.
Aegis Squad, come in.
Aegis reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Show no mercy.
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system.
Freezing firepower out.
I'll pierce right through.
And don't let. Look around for no reason. And control panel. It's a switch linked to the ether transmission device. Alright, just had to make sure that things are still working. A successful decryption signal flashes from Seed Senior's data port, and the once turbulent ether in the transmission system grows still.
Remote support. In position.
Nice shots.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Next, we eliminate the Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Roger. Aegis Squad has successfully secured a data copy from the control room.
Yeah, and I was just kind of looking in the replay of what we missed.
That about does it for our recon objectives. Meet up at the target location.
Copy that. Aegis out.
Okay.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
What's that coffin?
Oh.
A thing where people are laid to rest.
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
Okay. Hey, this is an ether. This is an ether research device built by Porcelumex. Alice calls it an Obscura. Obscura? But Obscura? That was in the report that would be handed over to Commander Isolde. Are these just regular ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltus is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous too. Are you saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get that intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Miss Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think and keep moving. I really wish I had a voice changer so I could like add the effect for Magus. Thank you, workbench. Oh boy. Time to gather intel. You know, the correct way. The bang boo way, if you will.
The unknown device. Now analyzing.
Ooh, this is...
Network communication structure detected.
Oh, really? The Exaltus have...
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Eos does not care about your gravity.
He's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
I've literally... Like, we only just met you.
Come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Yeah.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
And yeah, this is a very different location. Almost like the Exaltus have made it. Just note that they still left some Denny behind for me, though. Because money is always useful to have. Another look around. Guess we're going down. But what if I want to go up? Probably either gonna or not gonna. I mean, that's just how things work. Let it go up. And mine. And okay, no need to go all the way up there. It was just some flavor. Don't miss the big Denny. Excuse me. Yay! Super easy, barely an inconvenience. It was a straight line for the most part. And we also obtained some useful stuff. Ooh. Speaking of, meet up with Aegis Squad.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. Not gonna lie, They look pretty ominous.
Fissure Beacon.
Lumix? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Well, half of it was.
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's...
Even if they're not all bad, Funny still played a part in this.
That is true.
That might be true. But most ordinary employees were probably acting under pressure or coercion, right?
And what about you? Were you forced or pressured into becoming a proxy?
Listen, the reason I'm a proxy is my own reason. But if we're helping people in the meantime, then that's just great for everyone. Stacked obstacle. We can very easily go around or climb over. These obstacles blocking Aegis Squad's path to... these obstacles are blocking our Aegis Squad's path to our rendezvous point. Let's clear them. How about we wait? Let's clear them while we wait for them. Yes, Captain Magus.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
Meanwhile, in the tower.
Went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work too. You were also amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
On the Segway. With the big thing. Huh? Nani?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
Hi.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumix investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too.
Okay, so you can actually talk to him.
He's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech.
I mean, you pilot him like one.
Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs.
But your ultimate is you piloting him like a mech.
You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
Yes.
Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
I think.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Ah.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
Oh yeah.
The Defense Force, or rather Obol Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Yeah, you have a new nickname for me every time we meet.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
I mean, I think,
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Yay! Well, I'm special because I'm the protagonist.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
No, but I think C just feels that way.
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltist's main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Yeah, time to do what we do best.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Yeah. They will not escape easily. Oh, but first a cutscene.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Feed. Confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1.
Nice.
Now we're all clear.
Obol Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Yeah. Also, I appreciate how 11 was doing fuck and all during that. Amid a thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill hysterical screams, Seed brings in the Exaltus captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
Could you have phrased that in a slightly less creepy way?
The final sacrifice is about to begin.
Okay, I guess it wasn't technically creepy, it was just more... I don't know. Oh, brain go burr. Anyway, final sacrifice, sure.
How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Alright, good job.
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
Haha!
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting New Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
Yeah, lasers!
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Alright, that was very nice, pace with that.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them?
Oh no.
I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Okay, don't start throwing around accusations like that.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon. Specifically, the section designated for Magus.
She has her own specific section.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice.
Yeah, and there were 8 of them.
These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow.
Really?
According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Waifei Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that from the last chapter. It's been a while, but I think it was definitely there.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian division could deal with that many monsters.
Excuse me? Okay, well, 3 of you just took down 8, so I'm pretty sure you'd be fine.
The entire Obsidian division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
So, 11, you just have nothing to add here?
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Okay.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Yeah, they haven't gotten to Bringer her levels yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
Blushing and sweating again. Not entirely sure how a gun does that.
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Waifei Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
I wanna be your friend. And okay, yeah, that's true.
Fanatics' last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it is. In the depths of Lemnian Hollow, where even in the Proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness. Oop. Alright, hi Sarah. The military's operation has started. You're to provide a cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action and leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. Also, Sarah's so excited she's vibrating. But the Defense Force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately with what little strength we have left. We don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Unfortunately, the Defense Force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. Did I say fortunately? I hope I said fortunately, because that was the actual line. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me! Also, again, I ask, if evil, why hot? Not sure if I've asked that before, but I definitely should have. And it's also a question that has been asked many times before. Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over our Seagaze Road as our base of operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde first. Alrighty. Also, yeah, 2 more dispatchable. Also, thank you. Also, can I just take a look at this? Because I already forget how many I have. Alright, 33. Plus the extra 12 I have. I haven't exactly gone up a lot. That's because I haven't been doing event. Well, I have been doing event stuff, just not on stream. And also, guess what? I have returned, and I also had to put water in Mayhem's bowl because she was kind of sniffing at it. She also probably wants more food, but she can go a little. Like, she's probably fine. And also, my headphones need to be. I kind of need new headphones because mine are gently falling apart. And also, my computer is very much heating up the room. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Pretty cool. Don't mind me, just kind of looking at things. Okay. Back to it. Alright. So, can we talk to everyone? This operation. Thank goodness you're okay, Proxy. When you and the captain were surrounded by enemies, I was really worried about you both. My bullet almost didn't make it in time. That was a close one. Don't worry about me. That was a close one. Protecting you, Proxy, is our top priority. I mean, protecting citizens like you, Proxy. Orphe might seem a little hesitant at times, but she's actually a skilled and brave soldier. Captain Magus comes off as harsh and short-tempered, but she is the kind of person who would risk everything for her squad and for New Eridu, or rather, she already has. Alright, kind of hinting at backstory stuff. If it wasn't for seeing Trigger shutting down the Exalted's equipment, the captain and I would have been in for one hell of a fight. I was a big help, but Trigger and Seed Senior were just as important. The Exalted system were pretty basic. It just took a little tinkering to shut them down. Your ability to handle machines so effortlessly is amazing, Seed. I wonder if I could learn to do so with enough practice. It's talent, pure talent. I can always sense it. You've got a similar gift, right, Proxy? Alright. Anyway, hello, Isolde. Very fashionable military garb. Not entirely sure what the point is, but...
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obol Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
Alright, well, keep in mind the whole reason HSO and public security were struggling with them was because the head of public security at the time was in charge, was an Exaltist. So, yeah.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Probably all the time, considering you're always behind her back.
Calm down,
She's
Captain
so cute.
Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
That is also true.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow.
Alright.
You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots.
All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists.
Yeah, but if you don't really want to spend all the time digging out the roots of the weeds, you can just pour boiling water on them. That also works. That's a little fun tip for if you need help killing weeds.
By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obol? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
Well, supposedly she already breached some level of protocol, but she's been a captain. Also, I just want to say, hey, I was just gonna say as a complete side note / non sequitur, kind of been feeling like maybe booting up Stellaris again at some point. More sweat dripping down the gun's face.
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Just teasing.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
I mean, yeah, when you have a laser on your side, it's always a good thing to just have helping you.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
All right, we're still in the first act, Orphe. Don't get ahead of yourself.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
Reasons.
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
All right, even Trigger's pointing it out.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
None and none.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows.
Yeah, and I'll have you know that we work with only the most trustworthy of scammers. Just looks at Nicole.
And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You.
Me.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Okay. Hey, and that definitely isn't foreshadowing, because I definitely wasn't spoiled a little bit while looking at enemy weaknesses for things.
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Why did I say that? Like, why do I say things? Why do I open my mouth?
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
I'll take your word for it.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
Okay.
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Okay. Okay, so you're... like, I don't think you're the Major General. You look not nearly important enough. Adjutant, Adjutant. Can I talk to Orphe? No. Anyway. Jaunt, sir, the Major General's guest has arrived. Please follow me, you two. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the Adjutant's lead and head with Isolde into the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Obol Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
Could you look any more suspicious, my guy? I'm sorry, General. Like, the hair, the look, the eyebrows. Okay, but I mean, that suit's definitely just fancy military stuff. But at the same time, look at this man.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
I also love just how simple Bell looks in the background.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then.
Okay.
Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Waifei Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Uh-huh. I also know that you're buddies with one of the not Exaltus Porcelain ex-CEO.
Yes, sir.
I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
Well, we've been here a while, actually.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Yunquei Summit.
Correct.
Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
I mean, one of the titles is the Mayor's Special Technical Envoy, or whatever it is.
Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the Mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obol Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command.
Uh-huh.
All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula, which, I imagine, suits you just fine.
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now.
For now.
Colonel Isolde,
Until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the mayor and Yunkoi Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive.
Alrighty then.
I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Belle. You came here to help and this is how you're treated? Nah, it's to be expected, I think. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lorenz was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago, and was promoted to be... Excuse me, sorry. And was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say that... It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. The truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then, Magus has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is, you can count on us. Whether it's Obol Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, we'll give everything to protect you. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restriction on going out and contacting the outside world? I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just heading down to Suibian Temple for a quick break, they shouldn't stop us, right? Last night's ashes complete. Hooray! They attempt to return to Suibian Temple. But we're still in action right now. I don't really want to do that. Soldier. Don't make fun of your comrades. The proxy's been nabbed by the Major General. Then why do you look so happy, Seed? Don't make fun of your comrade's suffering, Seed. That Major General has a real pain, huh? So if the proxy doesn't get along with him, that must mean they're alright. It sounds silly, but also somehow makes sense. I heard all that. So you're also the type to eavesdrop on people. I've been aware of your presence for a while now, Proxy, and for the record, I wasn't talking behind your back. Proxy, the ever so lovable Proxy, always listening with those keen ears. Alright, and anything. Next mission plan. Initial recon complete. Up next. He's just a little guy. Anyway, let's try and return to the temple because... reasons. Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Argue with facts and logic. Threaten, harsh and intimidate. Nah, we're gonna argue with facts and logic. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. Argue with facts and reason again. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers.
Huh?
You okay there, Belle? Comrade, Belle's a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Storm off into the withdraw with head held high. Alright, so we're still in action, so can't end stream just yet. Alright. Hey, so problem.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test.
There was a test involved?
You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
You already calling me the villain? I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
I mean, you say that. Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
Okay, but is Io still with us? Because then there's at least one line of communication.
That's just so...
That's terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethan would end up getting caught one day.
Also, even though we selected the trigger option, no acknowledgement yet.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethan was caught by Obol Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
Uh-huh, and some orders are effing stupid and should be ignored.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethan will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obol Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the Proxy will be free.
Hopefully.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the Proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
Alright, that feels a little extreme. There's no point in fighting it, so you allow the soldier to fasten the tracker, more like an electronic shackle, to your ankle. Thanks to the Defense Force's signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in Waifei Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least, say farewell to the friend, and anxiously waiting for your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
Oh, don't worry, my issue is purely with the General.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Waifei Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
In a good way or a bad way?
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Heh. Get called out.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Wise and Fairy through the HED without the Defense Force noticing. Right as I'm thinking about this... Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for Obol's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial, so if you want to drop by, Proxy, go right ahead. I don't have any equipment on me. Not that I could fix anything, even if I did. Really? I mean, I couldn't detect any gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake the strange feeling. Like the proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. But don't worry, Proxy. Z can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just routine maintenance. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy. Stop being so wishy-washy. Going to join Obol Squad's routine maintenance. Okay. So do we actually get to talk to Seed Senior? Mercury. That's the name of that bang boo. Obol Squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty, squad member Seed. First up for inspection, Mercury. Hey, Mercury, here. Let me take a look and see if this little Colby's got anything wrong with it. I always get nervous when Seed does my checkups. The antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Colby can't hear me on radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Aye aye. Next up is Trigger's sniper rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I need one look to tell your weapon's in flawless shape, just as always, Trigger. A sniper's weapon is their soul on the battlefield, after all. Oh, boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Magus's turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Hey, calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear, no doubt due to the Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. As for Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? See, you can't stand that smell all pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa, are you seriously attacking your Captain's dental hygiene? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? Seed stares right into the Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? Oh, look away, change the subject. Nope, look away. Hey. Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete. Hey, you were just looking for an excuse to stare into the Proxy's eyes. Hey, now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear serviced at the armory. Hey, Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes, too. Okay, so she can definitely see the implants. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with Obol Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. Then offers some cover from the soldier's gate. Hazes, and reestablishing the connection with the HDD brings a small sense of relief. Hi, Fairy.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Really? You're starting shit immediately.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured Proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Yeah.
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Yeah, super easy, barely inconvenience. We love to see it.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
Yay!
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Yeah, who needs the military? Who needs military intelligence when you have supreme AI intelligence?
Affirmative.
Yeah, see, she agrees.
Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that Eos and Master saw.
Alright, good.
If the defense force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your master had nothing to do with it.
Alright.
Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Yay.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Obol Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
Excuse me, sorry. The bed beneath you feels so foreign, you hardly rest well that night, but with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. Excuse me, sorry. That's Orpheus and Seed's voices. Let's go check out what's happening. Well, it looks like Mercury's having a bit of an issue. I mean, I'm assuming that's Mercury. Hey, check out the commotion at the base. Alright, so I don't think it's Mercury. Huh. Hey, is this the little one you brought back from the hollow? Yes, Captain. The Bang Boot squad seemed to have been attacked. I received the Bang Boot distress signal and rushed over. What about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, the not breathing kind of lying there. Let's pay our respects. This Bang Boot probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? Yes, I'm a technician. Proxy, you know how to fix a Bang Boo? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy. Alright. Alright, it's this one. Alright, we need to head down to C and D. Nice. Very good. The video footage is restored and the images from inside the hollow stream out through the Bang Boo's data port. Hey, whoa, we can't be looking there.
Be advised, at 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed.
Alright, so the screen's cracked.
Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma!
Oh, someone?
Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Gunshots ring out from a distance.
We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. 4 and 5 o'clock. Oh, is it the Exaltus troops in disguise?
Alright, nice use of censoring. Huh. Like, I like to imagine that it was the... like, it was just the Bang Boo's autofilter. Gunfire echoes all around.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive. What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal and monster just take them down. Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
The deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. The gunfire and voices gradually fade away, and everything returns to silence. White noise grows louder, skipping ahead.
Just as the overseer said, even a miracle like a resurrection
Alright, so Wild Priest. And yeah, that's a lot of not breathing Defense Force soldiers. And that's a lot of also Miracle Leg Resurrection. Okay, so great, they're zombie soldiers.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry. My joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp.
I mean, your voice definitely disagrees.
The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator.
Yes, keep talking. The footage ends abruptly here. The bank move recording. And today I see me. He couldn't hold any longer. Right as it was getting good. Those soldiers crawling out of the miasma. They look like the dead brought back to life. The dead? But they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. Stuff from 11 years back. If they truly are the dead returned. How can they be the ghosts of those old soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? They are not the undead, more like some kind of miasma creature. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means their creator. The enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force might be beyond our imagination. Also, what's with that? Is that bubbling to the side ahead of me? Is that like the Bang Boo? Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any cultists escape, so there was no way the Exalted should be aware of our progress. We need to report this. To Isolde. Hey, let's go, Proxy. And okay, when we get the message to head out now, that's when we'll wrap up stream. All right, Isolde. Together with Obol Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw on the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obol Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
Really?
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
I mean...
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
Also, Magus clearly did actually take offense to that. Also, yeah, something about arguing with superiors.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you.
Indeed.
Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunquei Summit scroll.
Okay.
Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Okay.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared.
Alrighty.
We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
naturally.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obol never fails a mission.
All right. This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key Exalted spaces. Get ready to move out, and a surprise attack every second counts. Yeah, prepare first. Because, yeah, we have been going for 2.5 hours, which, okay, well, I did start earlier than where I've been starting. It's still, okay, well, it's not as late as it can be, but I also know that this, that if it's a full-on, like if it's a full-on kind of thing, like story chapter, yeah, this is gonna take a couple more hours, and I want to try and start getting my sleep schedule into a less bad position. So that is where we are gonna be wrapping up for tonight. So YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed the VOD. Be sure to check out the next one where we'll continue on with this, and there's also gonna be a new banner where I will hopefully have some offerings ready. So anyway, YouTube, have a good whatever time of day you're watching this at. I'll catch you next time.